How do you...
Aside from the obvious, I'm alright. Although I've noticed my abilities don't feel the same. I don't know.
Dark...
Yeah.
I have darkness within me, too.
I don't want it to linger.
Everything is about harmony.
What if the dark overtakes the...
They will still balance each other out.
It would be easier.
Yes, it would.
You know, I'm actually... Don't get me wrong, I'm totally glad that you...
What is next for you, Doc?
Honestly, I don't know. But for the first time in my life, I'm still cool to talk.
Has your...
I was really unkind to her.
The words you spoke?
Yes. And no. It's complicated.
You should tell her.
I plan on.
How do you
Conflicted. On one hand, I hated it. Every day was...
You miss your...
I do. Leaving them behind sucked. But once I learned...
Then you found another...
I'm forever grateful they...
What are your...
They're my family. They took me in, and we cared for...
They are not...
They were at first. They thought I was one of the X-Men.
Is being an X-Men...
Morlocks are used to being outcasts because of the way they look. There's a
Have you reconsidered Storm's offer?
I was worried about this question. I have no idea.
That is okay. You do not need to know right now.
There's still so much about the X-Men I don't...
I am sure you...
Me too. Yeah.
Connecting the Morlocks with the X-Men is...
You spoke with Dahlia.
Yes.
I appreciate you doing...
Oh? About what?
I offered Dahlia another
You asked?
Third time's the charm. She said she'd sleep on her decision, so...
New breed vampire activity is down worldwide.
Any sign of Dracula?
None. They're off the board. I think we hit them where it hurt. Without them, the few remaining pockets of vampire... Anything...
Thanks, Carol.
Sure.
Feeling good today, girl? How did it...
How do you think?
You were not even the...
All right, it was a little sad.
There's something dangerous creeping around.
That is the scent.
Blade, huh? Not as good as mine. Feel like...
Let us...
Okay, I like that. Where'd you get that dog, anyway? I know it ain't from the pound.
It is a long story.
We got time.
When I was younger, Lilith would send wave after wave of her children to attack the Abbey's defenses. I trained with Agatha and Caretaker by... The portal stayed open.
Yeah, almost feels too easy.
Mind if I tag along?
How long have you been standing here?
Long enough to watch that thing run right by you.
Well, are you gonna brood in the dark, or come with us?
Wouldn't miss it.
Hunter, hold on just a moment.
What is it, Doctor? I doubt that portal is...
The creature you've been pursuing, I suspect now it may be some kind of...
The Barghest? I thought we had all accepted...
I'm skeptical that there's something...
We had planned on putting it down
Actually, if you could bring it in alive, I think...
No promises, Doctor.
Yes, I realize you're all very eager.
just as I suspected. Hydra. I knew they were behind this. The pieces all came together a bit too perfectly.
You're telling me all that mythical creature hype came down to this?
At least now we know for sure. Time to bleed.
That must have taken practice. Catch to that face. You picked the wrong one, bub.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Hail that!
How long have you been waiting to do that?
Playtime's over.
Pull back and regroup. The rift opens.
It will all be over soon.
I realize, of course, that three of you have no or restraint, but try to bring the creature back in one piece. I still need to study it when you're done.
Might not be up to us, Doc.
That thing gets feisty. No promises.
Your magic may be powerful, Doctor, but I am still impressed you meant.
No less impressive than your effort. I believe in its weakened state.
And what do you plan on doing?
The first step will be carefully transporting the beast down to the fort. Why don't you come by tomorrow before I begin the actual...
Man, you see the teeth on that thing?
Yeah, pretty nasty. Too bad we can't train it.
Give it time. We get desperate enough, I'm sure someone will try it.
So, why are we keeping this thing alive?
The material properties...
Anything else?
Good girl, Charlie.
Dr. Strange is fat. Dahlia left this morning.
You do not...
She's got the safety of her Morlocks to consider.
The Morlock?
Yes. Magic ferried everyone to the school.
I'm sure Doll...
It was her idea. She proposed the X-Men...
What a great...
She wants to end the confusion and stigma each group.
So, what are your...
You went out of your way to help me. I will remain at the Abbey.
I must admit, I wasn't entirely confident that the bar guest would be taken alive, but if anyone could do it.
And now you will do something terrible to the beast?
Not necessarily. The barrier protecting Dr. Banner's facility functions on a simple premise. Only demons can pass through it, so all we need is a way to disguise the hunter as a demon.
I told you before, I am not turning that dog into a cape.
And I told you it is not a dog. Besides, I don't think a cape will be enough.
You wouldn't dare.
My hope is that we can synthesize a facsimile of the bar guest's skin to fool the barrier without harvesting the creature itself.
This really is a bizarre plan, even for you.
If you want to reach the Gamma Accelerator, this is our best and only hope.
More importantly, Doctor, is reaching Wanda. I don't like it, but if the creature must be sacrificed for her...
Having this much demonic energy concentrated on you, Hunter, is not an insignificant risk. I just hope your collar can withstand...
Let me worry about that, Doctor, after you have proven out your plan.
The creature is restless.
What happens to the...
That is...
See that she...
I'll do my best.
I want an alpaca.
Have you come to vent about Strange's plan?
You do not believe...
No, I don't. But I do know that Wanda is on the other side of that bear.
He cares about Wanda too. Do not forget that.
That's why I did not rip apart his idea from the beginning.
It could be worse. You could be the one who...
True, you are the guinea pig once again.
Can we please just get this research going now? Because that thing is looking at me all wrong. All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky. How's it going, boss? This should be interesting. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech. See you, Hunter.
Thought it might be nice to get away from the others and not...
So we are going to...
Not exactly. You've proven you can handle yourself with a sword, Hunter. But a warrior is great. 3 things I'm hoping... How about we grab a couple of mats?
Agatha instructed me in multiple postures from the original sutras themselves.
Well, I didn't exactly learn my asanas from the mall, Hunter.
Okay, Blade.
Was hoping you'd say that. Now sit, or as Magic likes to say...
Good day, Hunter.
Enough is enough! We must destroy Dracula, cut off the head, and the new breed vampires will fall.
We don't even know where to find him.
Well, we don't not know where to find him.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
Honestly, I have no idea. I stopped reading scripts in 2016. I keep ad-libbing, no matter how many people tell me to shut
Unless
up.
you know where to find Dracula, shut up.
Exactly, like that. But no, I myself have no clue where Big D and his army of foo-fangers might be.
But one of your clients might.
Depends. You hiring?
You? How?
Doc Morbius said hemolisks give off a faint gamma signature, so I cross-referenced central satellite data to find concentrations of the stuff. Then, figured Sin never flies commercial. She thinks she's too good for it, right? So I checked shield data on private flights with suspected Hydra connections around the time she first showed up in New York, then traced back to the point of origin. Oh, and that sunlight serum is basically magic in a bottle. I had a hunch the mirror table could pick up vats of the stuff. If they shipped it anywhere, why not home base? When you put those locations together and see where they all overlap... voila. Dracula. And Sin, I'm guessing. You know I'm a journalist, right?
By the goddess. What are we waiting for?
Storm, what's the forecast?
Clear skies ahead.
Venom, eat anything behind us. Why stop there? Deadpool, Morbius, anything comes across that bridge.
Less talky, more shooty, right, Doc?
Time to make a few house calls.
Wow, that's a serious castle. Funny how no one knew it was here all this time.
Most people couldn't point out Transylvania on a map. You asked for it. Give the mother my regards in hell. No.
Your master is so proud. I can't seem to lose their interest.
Time to get...
We need to hang out more, Blade. We're like two peas in a pod.
Playtime's over. Still with me? Let's do it.
Step right up. Test your strength. Are we excited?
You are not my equal. This world A new age.
Somehow, I always knew I'd end up here.
Never picture myself in Dracula's domain.
Little old me storming Dracula's castle with the Daywalker and the living vampire? Ah, what a crossover!
I'm glad someone is having a good time.
I'm not worried. Why? Should I be worried?
Never seen that before. I think you got him.
Die!
Was that your full power?
And then some.
Venom and Storm with me. Morbius, Deadpool, can you buy us some time?
Time for what?
Let me guess. Tombside chat with Vladdy the Vamp Daddy?
More of a pointed discussion.
Once again, my disciple underestimates your power. As you underestimate mine. It is our turn.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Are you prepared?
That's a neat trick. That's one hell of a move. So be it.
Just a taste
elements bow to me. Brace yourself.
How many times must you fail before you accept the truth? Our hunger is our strength.
We will not suffer your bloodlust again!
Your appetites are your own, beast. I simply gave you a reason.
You're so weak!
Screw this, I'm not missing the boss fight.
You think you've won? Without my grand endeavor, nothing will protect you from what is coming.
We'll manage. Oh, did you want to get a lick in?
Oh no, you had it handled. My concern, as always, is the bigger picture. The new breed vampires are no more.
No more bad food?
Maybe. You like pancakes? It is past time we go. Never been so happy to see a shiny blue hole. Oh, except for the time I met Ronan the Accuser. It's beautiful.
Do you think he's really gone?
I'm cautiously optimistic.
make the same mistake twice.
Hunter, I'm at the grotto. There's something here you'll want to see. Hunter, you made it. Ta-da! Our very own...
Dracula is dead.
Certain as we can. After Eddie located his castle, Blade led a strike team of Venom, Storm... So, any inspiring words to sum up this one?
For centuries, the Prince of Darkness has owned...
Here, here.
Tonight, we drove a stake.
A bit out there, but I'm with you. Time.
Now the world throws off Dracula's cloak.
Goosebumps, all...
Really?
I won't keep you from the party, but make sure you...
Oh.
The greatest vampire hunter we know defeated the granddaddy of all vampires. Vampires with a Y. I don't know, Hunter.
It's nice seeing everyone unwind.
I agree.
Especially after
I heard you unleashed all your power.
It was an
Why tell everyone otherwise?
You talk as if I've deceived our team. You know by now that...
I do, but...
They will.
With the vampire situation taken...
It does. I'm glad to...
Have you spoken?
A little. I want her to mingle.
It is nice to see her.
I agree.
Carol.
Yeah?
Did the team discover how...
You'll want to sit down. You're asking me about work when we're...
You have not set anything on fire today, have you? You do not seem very
I was actually just...
But...
Our enemy is vanquished, but it feels... odd some...
I understand how you...
As a legendary...
Many things have left this world in my time.
And now we're reminiscing about our enemy at the...
It is not the type of thing most ever have.
True. We should waste no...
It is a...
Yes. And the time...
Enjoying the park?
Oh yeah, this is, great.
You seem to...
Yeah. After defeating Dracula's
Peter, we are celebrating.
You're right, Hunter. I'm just so used to jumping from one...
What do you normally...
Stop bank robberies and purse snatchings?
We sacrifice ourselves to preserve what is best in this world.
My spider sense can make it hard to relax. Okay, enough shop talk. I'll put on the proverbial party hat. Who wants to...
Now that we've defeated Dracula...
Is that some...
Honestly, no. But Dracula's disappearance could create a power...
He could use an army of...
Yes, but getting even 2 vampires to work to...
Dracula?
Maybe.
What would you do if...
I don't...
You might struggle to convince the larger vamp...
Yes. And I'm sure Blade would blame me for that, too.
Well, looky who it is.
Feels like how time flies when
2 months of fighting Lilith. Hopefully not that many to go, because I have travel plans.
You feeling?
What is...
To me, Dracula was eternal.
Think of what other eternal threats the mid...
Let's enjoy this victory before...
So what...
Blade. When he first came to the app, slowly but surely he clawed...
A vampire hunter who defeats...
True, but his ultimate adversary is...
You gave him a home, Sarah.
As long as he lives under my... He's come so far. I couldn't stand to...
Do not worry.
I'm... Enough doom and gloom. You get enough...
Should we be...
What are you...
The real Ileana would never enjoy...
I can enjoy parties, if they are small.
So?
Meh. I'm here for... And to say...
Dracula's final moment.
Are you... Look at Blade. He led the team that stopped Dracula. He could not stand Deadpool. Thought Morbius was on the verge of losing himself to bloodlust. And can you picture Blade?
And what about...
He respects her. He would not have wanted to add stop a vampire blood. But you changed this. You bring us all together. You think you were not present to stop Dracula's threat? But you were, in spirit. So yes, Hunter. Now go get a taco.
Any plans to smash some...
Not counting Niet. Tacos come pre-smoosh. Just biding my time for...
What is...
Before you arrived, Morbius said the tacos have an invict... For very...
Last time we had a party, things went south. But don't...
I am eager.
It's all pretty tame. I was gonna ask Eddie to bring out the old symbiote.
You were being literal.
Yeah. Come on, I'm not always a menace.
We are here to celebrate our victory.
Our victory? No one else came home with a...
Neither...
Shh!
Team effort.
If only I could get my...
How did you...
It was easier than I thought. I just showed Magic the menu and she opened a portal. I'd prepared a whole dance routine and everything. Oh, in the finale?
Very interesting. So, the truck.
That depends on whether you...
I do not...
Oh,
Are you...
Hey.
What is your day-to-day...
It's been busy, that's for sure. Being away from Xavier's school makes me a little antsy. I've got to remember how to socialize like a normal...
Have you been...
Kinda, but it's a good stress.
They could not have asked...
Storm was right about you being a big...
I hope you have been well. I know you were at...
Thanks for taking care.
Of course.
Like it or not, they left.
That is a relief.
Yeah.
I'm...
Looking... Great party.
Oh man, have you tried the...
You could ask Deadpool, but I do not think you...
You know, I don't care. Although I've ingested so many vampires...
That is not how it works.
Hunter, we've been fighting...
Do not worry. If you...
I'm
sure Blade has a wooden stake on hand.
Yeah, I'm good.
Eddie, I am not actually...
Really?
Yes. Do you see Blade?
No, but I just thought...
In a way.
Oh!
I was told you are a real...
Depends on your definition of a part.
Does this not qualify?
Looks like plenty of food. Good go for...
At least you are...
You got me there.
Deadpool is?
Told Dahlia what happened. You can already hear it in her...
It is good she came to the...
I'm sure the Suns will make her feel right at home.
Do you think Blade will...
Hope not. Sending me... Yeah, I get that way up.
Then let... You finally...
And it...
Now we can sell...
I know we're supposed to be relaxing.
I did not expect you...
You don't think that was too easy? How we...
I was not there, but from what I heard, the four of you almost...
You're right.
I wish I could have seen Dracula's...
It's gonna feed my ego for weeks.
Remember, you did not do...
This weird-ass crew we put together did some good.
You can just say Deadpool. He will not be offended.
Always on the hunt.
How's it going?
Damn it, Hunter.
We can do some...
No, the whole situation. Chasing magic pages from an evil book, facing your creepy demon mo-
Do not worry about what you cannot control.
I am beyond well-meaning platitude. This is not a problem I can solve. Or it's a byproduct. I don't know. How am I... Did we lose entropy? How about friction? What's next?
Oh, you are working too...
I am not working hard.
When did you last...
What?
Tony.
Okay. Worst pep talk I've had in years, by the way. But you're... Well, I had a blast. Hope you did too.
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank. But I have not heard them in so long. Caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke.
Need a pick-me-up?
Hunter, go check out the forge. We made something pretty...
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Cardio's good for the heart. And the arc reactor.
As I had hoped, the bar guest's dark energy is exactly what we needed to pierce the demonic barrier.
What is our next move?
I've created a suit of armor from it, tailored to fit you and only you. In theory, it will allow you to walk among the Lilin. I just hope it fits. It certainly looks impressive, doesn't it? I've decided to call it the Demon Child suit.
A very fitting name, Doctor. On many levels.
I was hearing a lot of eyes in there, Doc. Thought this was a we scenario going on here.
Yes, Tony provided some assistance, of course. Particularly with the name.
Yeah, well, forgive me if I'm not used to having my combat suits try and take a bite out of me while I calibrate them.
It is an impressive, if not pungent, creation.
Speaking of, I suggest you make use of the suit while the components are still fresh. That should maximize the protections against that infernal barrier.
Understood, Doctor.
I just hope this is what you were expecting, Hunter.
Don't forget to write.
Hunter, what is that hideous thing you're wearing?
Hideous? That's harsh, even for you, Sarah.
It, smells. And what is that leathery material it's made of? It looks like it's made from the skin of...
Rabid demon dog? Pretty much terrifies me just looking at it. But if it can get Hunter here through that demonic barrier keeping us out of Banner's lab, I can deal with my existential terror over Strange's creepy meat suit.
Barrier? I thought we discussed this.
Oh, we did, Sarah. We just decided to go another way.
Hunter, we need to talk, and we need to talk now. So, I see you, Stark, Magic, and Nico are heading to
We are.
But I said no.
Well, this is what we have decided to do.
It's not like any...
Sarah.
You intentionally ignore...
We meant you no disrespect. I know you have heard this before. No, you can...
Fine. Go back to...
Thank you.
While you're there, if you happen to encounter Wanda, I assure you...
Then I will not hold...
Glad we're on the same... I was afraid you were going to say that you still... But I know you have better sense than to jeopardize yourself for... Well, at least that armor looks as sturdy. It should. Good luck. I hope Tony's accelerator is worth it.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? This is some of my best work.
Always a pleasure.
time's wasting, Hunter. We need any advantage we can get.
A useful addition.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
All right, then.
Hey.
Stay out of trouble.
Yo, Hunter, it's almost game time. Let's prep.
Do you remember the bells, kiddo?
Okay, we don't have much time, so I want... First and foremost, you...
What if I stumble over?
Something...
Define.
Oh, I don't know. Like accidentally summoning a... But that's why you do...
Never fear, Nick.
Okay.
Huh?
Come on.
Ego sum et veniunt indomum suamiu.
And the last line.
Domun.
Hey, you remembered all your... Maybe we have a shot at save... Okay, there are a few... First off, don't say the... You have to wait until she's in sight for it...
Got it.
When you do start to say it, she should... You're gonna have to repeat it 3 times before she's gonna be absorbing that much dark energy into your body. I just want to make sure...
My only concern is bringing...
Just don't forget to take... Remember, the only person in recorded history who
I do not...
I want Wanda back more than anything. I've already lost enough people.
I care about you.
Yeah, I... So... Just wanted to say, you got this.
Thanks.
Now... Oh, and Hunter, if for some reason the spell doesn't work, please don't hurt her. No matter what happens, remember Wanda is still in there.
Ugh, Hunt. Is that the doggy armor Strange tailored for you?
How does it look?
You...
Well, it makes me feel like Vlad the Impaler. Ferocious.
How you feel is... But I was thinking more along the lines of...
I thought you wanted us to find a way to break back into Banner's...
I do. I just think wearing a hellhound skin to bypass a demon...
If you have a better idea, Madge.
Oh, getting defensive. Cute. Sadly, I do not have a bet. But if on the off chance you have...
What do you mean?
I don't give a damn about the So if wearing that monstrosity gets us closer to... Promise me you will... Good. And don't come back until... Be careful out there, Hunter. I want both you and Wanda back safe.
Looking for company, Logan. Funny, you strike me as a loner.
Who, me? Problem is, people you...
Well, we need your skills, so... And my
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would... So, thanks for not...
No need to thank me. With your expertise,
You might want to save your thank yous until you work with me a bit more.
Well, you are welcome to stay.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup.
Some people think it is a little...
A spooky place for
I've had my fair share.
So,
Eddie won't.
at least nobody buried.
Not recently. Look, it's Eddie's vampire investigation.
Are you chasing vampire geese?
I wish.
Peter, no.
I know, it's just... Eddie always pushes me away. I just don't want him to make a fool of himself. What should I...
You have known Eddie longer than I have.
Oh, wow. You really know how to ramp up the pressure, don't you?
No matter what you do.
You got it.
Hey,
What?
having your weapon.
But,
It sure as hell does.
no.
Hey, just.
Thank you for
Well, when you put it that.
I still cannot believe I am letting you go through with this.
I cannot believe that smell.
Oh, that. Genuine pine. Ran out of new car in Vanilla Nella. You're welcome.
Are you ready?
Someone is. She has been all over me ever since I put this thing on.
Yes, there may be some familiarity between your hound and several of the components we procured to create your suit. Right. Shutting up.
Stay there, girl. I will be home soon.
I will hold it open for as long as I can, but.
You told me. One-way trip.
Something must be generating that barrier. Take it out, and I swear we'll get you home.
Anytime now!